to Regina. I do speak to Miss Regina, right?
Ooh,
So
dang. We
you
thought
need
Bookman
to
was the only one that talked to Miss Regina.
Tommy K has always stated that other people talks to Miss Regina. He's
I
always stated that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, so I do talk to her. However, I guess I'm the type of person. I know how P is always proud of how he look,
Mhm.
and um, he's just a proud person. So she's asked me that I want to see him or see a video, and I decline.
Mhm. Mhm.
I just don't. I don't want to see him like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But have you
Um,
talked to him?
I've heard him speak, but I don't. It's a little different with me because I'm such an emotional person.
Mhm.
You know, I'm a counselor, so they say we crybabies.
Yeah, we are. July
So
21st. We are.
June 26th, next week.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of hard, but I don't say much or I don't say anything. But if she say it's okay for me to say this or say that, because I just try to stay true, then
Mhm.
it'll be okay. But I know things, but I just don't say anything because unless she tell me it's okay. But I never asked her could I speak on it.
Mhm.
I never asked her,
Well, I do want to ask you this hard question though. Is he with her?
but I can't never say anything unless she tell me it's okay.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, um,
No, no one said no one knows. Here's the thing, Miss Pettybanks. Do people really want to know because they care, or do people really want to know because it's beans, they get the views, or do they really care? That's my whole thing. That's my whole
mm,
thing. Do we really care about how he's doing, his well being, or whatever the case may be? Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I can talk to her. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not here just to say anything. I'm gonna be honest. When I talk to her, sometimes I ask how he's doing. Sometimes I don't, because you have your own issues and everything. Even with my own mom, my own family, right?
right.
So with that being said, sometimes I feel selfish, like you didn't even ask how the man doing or anything like that. So sometimes I feel guilty and I feel down about that. But as life goes on, it's been over a year. We kind of move towards our own life and we're doing our own things and stuff like that. So, in the comments, y'all can say that I don't know. One thing about it, you can't never say I don't know just because I don't expose. So I'm gonna just enlighten you. Oh, I know. I know. Okay, believe that part. But anywho,
Yeah,
um,
I will say this. I will trust what you say before I would trust anybody else. I do know about your relationship with P. Um, so yeah. And if
and
anybody don't know who Miss Post is, you damn sure don't know.
So, with that being said, I try to say that, do people, I understand people say I understand P was big on the app and all this type of stuff. I get it. I understand it. And a lot of people do want him to be better, feel better, get better, all that type of stuff. But we do know it takes from his injury, it may take 4 or 5 years.
It may.
It could take a long time, and I talk to her quite a bit, but I'm not here to say, well, Miss Rogina said he's in a nursing home, he's in a facility, he's with her, or whatever the case may be. But even with any type of surgery or injuries, a facility, okay, they say he's at a facility, right?
Right.
They say that's what the word is. Well, he been there for weeks or months. Why would he go to a facility? Is it to improve, or do he go there just for a couple of hours? Do he come home? Nobody is saying that. Everybody
Right.
just running with facility or nursing home. It's just like if you have back surgery, hip surgery, any kind of replacement limb, you may have to go to a facility for, so many hours and you go back home or whatever the case may be. I just be want to know, do people really, 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 really care?
Well, I do. I definitely care about him getting any and everything that he needs to get back to some sort of normalcy. You understand what I'm saying? And then, to be honest, I don't think him being in a facility is a bad thing. Miss Regina is older. You talking about a
Sixty,
grown man
60
with
sound
weight
right.
and things of that nature. Um, there's nothing wrong with him being in a facility if he's getting the help that he needs to get to where he needs to be. The only thing about
Right.
facilities, people think about facilities and they think about, oh, they put them in facilities and they forget them and they leave them there. But if he's in a facility and people are going by making sure those people are doing what they're supposed to do by him, I think that may be best. It's
Let's talk about this. We get older. I tell my daughter, please, if I get so old you can't take care of me, I just try to keep enough money saved or different things. Don't put me in a nursing home.
right, but
Because
that's a
you
nursing home now,
sometimes a
Miss
lot of
Post.
people go in the nursing home, they give up. And I'm just gonna tell you this, like my mom is in the hospital, right? My sisters had to go up there. These nurses making TikTok videos, ain't attending to the patients. It's a whole
Hmm.
lot of mess. So I just pray that when anybody get in a certain situation that they have enough money to get a private nurse to come to the house or whatever, these people is not gonna love and treat your loved ones like you do.
They're not, and
I'm just being I'm
that
being so
but
honest.
that's why I'm saying, like, there's nothing wrong with him being in a facility due to him needing rehab, you know um going through therapy and all that type of, those type of things, uh but if only if he's being extremely monitored by his family, meaning not just put him there and then, like you just said, forget that they're there, but you're
Right.
going by every day. You're making sure that they are taking him to his therapy sessions. Like, it's well, you still have to be on it. You know what I mean? Then I don't see anything wrong with her placing him where he can get the help that she cannot provide for him by herself. I would applaud her for that. I would applaud her for being the bigger person and saying, look, this is too much. I can't handle this. Rather him just sitting in a wheelchair or something, or sitting on the couch all day at her house because she doesn't have the strength or the energy to do his therapy sessions every day. I would definitely applaud her, but I think it's just that open window that now we found out that he's in a facility and then nobody is addressing it, and I feel like nobody is addressing it out of being petty and prideful, instead of just saying, yeah, he's there, but he's getting the help he needs. She goes and she checks on him every day. This is going to help him get to a better spot, but they left that window open for people to believe that, oh, y'all just dumped him off and collecting money. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
just it's just all about how things is being handled. And Miss Post, I have
Yeah,
to be
but
honest with you. I know you're not on here a lot, but people are not finding out anything that goes on with P until these two sides get mad with each other and then they get to spewing out shit. Oh, what, you ain't told the people here in the facility what you doing with the money while he in the facility? Then it's, well, yeah, he did have to go to the facility for scar tissue with the trach and all this kind, so it's just the way it's being handled. You know what I mean?
okay. But even with that being said, respectfully, what's the right way to handle? Because if if Tommy K said he's in a facility, then somebody gonna come back and say she's lying. If she said he's at home with Regina, they gonna say he's lying. So I didn't know anything about they were saying he had a tray and all that type of stuff. But
Yeah, she said it. She said he's in a facility because of scar tissue from the trach. That was her response to Kevin coming out and saying, well, why haven't y'all told people that he's not even with Regina, that he's in a facility? What are you doing with the money that you're collecting while he's in a facility?
I ain't know Kevin still go live.
Yeah.
I just so happened to come on here. I said because I just need to free my mind, and I just saw that you was live because of a lot of things. So. But all I can say is that, he's doing better. He's getting there. But, trying to see it for myself, I promise you all. My mom is sick, I'm the child that's got to stay back. No, you don't come in the room. You don't come in the room because my mama look in my eyes, pit, and I would just go there. So, hmm,
Yeah.
I would just,
Yeah,
I
I'm
would just
emotional.
go
I
there.
still cry when Bambi finds his mama in the forest, girl. So I'm just that damn emotional. I cry over cartoons, baby. Um, so I definitely
Well, I ain't
understand.
that crybaby. I'm a
I
crybaby
am.
when it comes to.
I'm emotional as hell.
No, I ain't that crybaby. I'm crybaby over people that's sick or whatever. And that's mom. That's my mom because you only get one. And then as you get older, we all pray to get older.
Hmm.
So, you gotta line things up and make sure everything's taken care of. I only have one child, so she's on every single thing.
Hmm.
Every single thing. But
Well, I can I say something to you also? Being that
mm,
you do speak with Miss Regina, and you were definitely closer to him than Tommy K was. Why is it that you chose not to hit a live button and discuss what was going on with P?
girl, who gonna come see me? 10 robots?
It don't when it come to P,
Are
everybody
you
would have been in there.
serious?
But I'm just saying, why did you choose not to do so? Was it due to the fact that you knew that he was a private person and that he didn't want his business televised for the world?
When you talk about hitting okay, so I'm older. I'll be 53 next week. So my thing is to hit a live button and discuss that. I would never do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I just can't do that. I would never do that. I just can't. I'm just being honest with you. I'm more private when it comes to that. I couldn't do it. And then the backlash that you get when you ain't telling the truth, just like the little lash that I'm getting here, just in here. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, sit down, old girl, stop. So I could never go live and do anything like that. But um did they kind of put Tommy K in it, but I don't understand how people be saying it's Tommy K's fault. How is it her fault? I don't
Because
understand that.
because just like you made a choice decision to say that you don't want to put the business out there, some things are private. She had the same option to do so as well.
Okay, so let's make that make sense. She's a big broadcaster, right? And everybody wanted to know. So who was gonna
Doesn't
tell?
matter. Doesn't matter. It's certain things knowing that you know about P that you would have respected and moved how he would have moved when it came to his personal matters. It doesn't matter. Big broadcaster, small broadcaster, it doesn't matter. It's about having morals and values and moving how you will respectfully move, knowing that he was not the type of person to have his personal business out there, knowing that he would have never brought his mother to this app. Um, it got so bad, Miss Post, that when the daughters came on here, they were literally in her room calling the kids dumb and stupid and like it's crazy. The little girls' sexual preferences and actions have been exposed on the internet. Like it's just certain things have gotten too far, gone too far.
Mm.
Oh, they definitely were in Tommy K's live calling Aaliyah them dumb and stupid. They even
All
were on the
other people,
box.
all other people were.
Yeah, other people. No, I'm not
Okay,
saying
so
Bookman was. No,
okay,
no, no, no,
so
no, no.
okay, no, so help me to understand. Help, and I'm just asking. Just trying to make it make sense. When you say she's putting this personal business out, what personal business has she put out? I mean, let's go back to the mom. If the mom asks to go live, if she asks you, Patty, I want to go live and talk to the people because these are his support. Would
No,
you do that?
no,
You would.
no.
But okay, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Just like people in the comments saying, I want to know how P doing. I want to know. Ain't nobody saying anything. So who's going to tell the people how he's doing?
It would.
Because people want to know.
I mean, we're getting the bare minimum answers to that anyway. He's doing fine. He's doing good. That's good enough. I mean, according to his followers, they don't require receipts of anything. They don't want to see
Okay.
pictures. They don't want to see video. So it wouldn't have
Okay.
had to go this far or get this far if somebody would have just been the bigger person and just say, no, Miss Regina, you don't have to do that. I don't want you to do that. Then that way Kevin wouldn't have had anything to respond to or
Oh, okay.
rebuttal to or
Well,
anything. It wouldn't have gone this far.
let me ask going on. What type of updates will the people want to know? Have y'all ever just told, said what type of updates you all want to know that will satisfy the people? Now, putting him on camera and stuff like that, she's probably not going to do that because you know, it, I wouldn't do it if it was my son. Now, if you want some updates, either you're gonna believe me or you're not. So, what type of updates do the people really want to know? And will you believe her for whatever updates she put out there?
Honestly, the
Just
people
here,
the people have been his people. I'm not talking about nobody else, no other broadcasters. I'm just talking about the church, right? Who are now the Tomcats because, I don't know if you agree or not, but there is no more church. Um they say that they don't need anything. They don't
oh,
need
okay.
they don't need receipts. They don't need pictures. They don't want video. They're not requesting anything.
I'm sorry if I'm disappointing you. I'm just trying to understand when you talk about what do the people want to know. Just like now, you can't satisfy everybody.
Because you
Just
talking to me, Miss Post. I don't even know why you reading the comments. It's me and you
okay, well, let
talking.
me quit reading them. Okay, so what I'm trying, if that was the point I was making, that you can't satisfy everybody because I can come up here and say, well, he's doing fine. I believe he's doing fine. One thing we all do know that he's alive. Kevin never
Mhm.
said he was dead or deceased anything. So one thing we can all agree is that he's alive.
Mhm.
Maybe I need to put my earpiece on.
So here's the thing, right? So Miss Regina has given updates as far as like, she helps him walk up the stairs when it's time for him to take his weekly bath, and he only no, she says he walks up 17 stairs by himself when it's time for him to take his weekly bath. And then she helps him down those stairs, because he needs help going down the stairs, right? I see you in the box, but I want to talk to Miss Post right now. I don't want y'all yeah, we not right now. So uh so when we hear stuff like that, then you'll have Kevin who has heard his mom say stuff like that, then say, he ain't walking, or he's not this, and they letting him smoke weed and this is that and the third. So that's what I'm saying. By allowing her to speak and give certain things, that then opens a door for another person to try to say, oh, it's the opposite of that, y'all. They not telling y'all the truth. So again, if Miss Regina was not allowed to even come to the app in the first place, we wouldn't even be here with all these speculations, with all these accusations, these incorrect facts, or based off of who. So now it's like the whole app is torn in half. Who's telling the truth? Is Kevin telling the truth? Or is Miss Regina telling the truth? And you can't say which one is telling the truth because guess what? There's no proof. There are no pictures. There are no videos that have been shown. There is no proof of receipt. All we can go on is that I'm just telling y'all the truth. Y'all can't believe nobody but me. This app is ran off of receipts. This app is
Right, but
always
when
ran off of receipts.
okay, but when you talk about receipts and you're talking about somebody health, and even if she showed a picture, she put teeth and showed him sitting there, and even if he said hey to everybody, now how many people gonna run and take that and twist that? oh, his right arm didn't move or his left mouth
Mm-hmm.
twisted, you still gonna get a lot of shenanigans right behind it.
You
And
are.
let's be honest. And when you're talking about respecting somebody's privacy, if it was my son, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't bring him on an app just to show anybody. Like Jamie Foxx, a prime example. When he had his whatever he was in the hospital for, they never said why. Everybody speculated, and Jamie Foxx never even really came out why, and he just said he was doing good,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the truth. You can't, it's millions of people on this app. Let's be honest. You will never be able to satisfy everybody, because if I promise you, if she brought them, set them up, let them know y'all see him, he say hey, they gonna switch, they gonna run with that in so many different ways.
But Miss Post. So now I gotta respectfully. You you
Come
you
on, just we can talk about it. We grown.
you speak with Miss Regina a lot. I can tell, right? Well, that's what you
No,
told
no,
me.
no, no,
Well, you speak
not
to
a
her
lot.
often. I'll say
We
often.
have spoken
You
because we have spoken. Yeah, we spoken.
so you have Kob who says that he sat on the phone with P for hours and talked. Is there any reason why you haven't spoken to him? Is because of what?
The reason why I haven't spoken to him,
Yeah,
it's not that I don't want to speak to him. To be honest with you, I would like to take a trip to see him when I can.
but if he's able to have a conversation until you can go get to see him, because now it's been a year. You haven't seen him in a year.
Well, Miss Banks, I do have my own life and my things going on. I was just telling you that I went through some health issues, concerns myself.
Okay,
I
that's
just don't
that's
expose them
understandable.
on the app,
That's
so I
understandable.
couldn't. So
Right.
listen
That's
to what I'm
understandable.
saying.
You already
Right.
explained that, you have things going on with your mom, your health as well. So that's understandable. But what I'm saying is if you can't see him or you haven't been to see him due to your own, personal issues that you have going on, wouldn't a conversation suffice until then? When you feel good just talking to him on the phone?
You know what? And I'm gonna be honest. I never even thought about that. Even when she asked, I did decline at that time because I don't know if I could handle that at that time, and that was several months ago. But I do would like to take a trip to see him. I really would like to go do that respectfully. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah. I did decline several months ago. I did do that, and that's the truth.
Why? Do you mind me asking? Why did you decline?
Like I stated earlier, if emotional, and I probably, if he would have said something I couldn't understand or something like that, I don't know how I could have handled that.
Okay. Okay.
That was months ago. The accident was in June.
Uh-huh.
That could have been November, December, something like that. And I'm just being honest, regardless of what anybody say. So even when they showed that picture, I didn't that first picture of him. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that
Um,
wasn't that was heartbreaking. We
right.
never seen P like that.
So even
It was
right because
emotional to see
see,
him,
he
but it was
reached
good
that
to see
and
that he was, he was
right,
living.
right.
It was
He was
good to see
still here,
life.
still
Yeah.
among the living and
Right.
everything like that. But yeah. But as far as just even talking to him now, um, I would like to see him if possible you know, in another month or so.
Okay.
Yeah, because um, yeah, I would like to. But see, I really want to try to do that maybe a month or so ago. But my mom gonna override everything.
Absolutely.
Um, my mom got sick and everything. We don't live in the same state, so you know,
Yeah,
I go down there
mom
to see
trumps
her.
all at the end of the day.
Right,
We just gonna be a buck with that.
right. Because
Um,
I'm down here now. But as far as that with Keith, okay, so even though we're close, a lot of people didn't know. Me and Keith talked a lot on the back end. When I say a lot, because he said that I'm older and he could talk to me, anything that he said. To this day, I won't say anything. It'll go to my grave with me. Okay. Um, a lot of people don't know that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just you different. You used to seeing people at their best, and it's hard to see people when they like hey Miss Rose, what's up? Because I've seen Keith in person a couple of times. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I can definitely understand you dealing with your own family matters. That's that's like a no. That's a no brainer. That's definitely a no brainer.